I'm viewing this as a planning year, just like I did in 2018 Soul Searchers. Now, this conversation was born out of one that I had with my god brother. We were just doing like a little check-in. We do like these, hey, what are your goals? What are you working on? Things like that, and then give updates of how it's going. And so by the end of the message, I just typed out this whole thing, and he's like, that's a video. And I was like, bet. I'm gonna record it this weekend and upload it. So yeah, that's kind of where this came about, and I wanted to share with y'all. I told him I was gonna do it months and months later, but it's not even weeks, so yay. So in 2018, I laid the foundation for everything that I have right now. I really intentionally created a 5-year plan, and it went from 2018 to 2023, which was great. It laid the foundation. It let me have my library career. I went back to school. I finished grad school. I also was looking at my one woman show and where I wanted to be at creatively. I think what also helped spur this was the pandemic, where I just had to sit down and really look at the things that I was doing, and I wanted to create something really great. A part of this is also getting my finances together. So I need to get my finances together. Moving is a whole ordeal, but now that we are here, it's a year later, it's time to get back on track. So I created a financial plan of becoming debt free, and I just need to execute that and get back to it and making sure I'm sticking to my budget and doing the things that I need to do. I already have the plan. I know I can achieve it within the next 10 to 15 years. So hopping right back on it, getting on track, okay? If you see me look down, it's just because I have notes. It was a long message, which is why he was like, that's a video. I was like, yeah, okay. I also want to build community intentionally, and for me, that's making routines and exploring the surrounding areas and also the upstate. So I haven't lived in upstate before. This is my first time. And it's nice. It's been nice exploring, getting outside, going on hikes. You know, I also want to visit places like Charleston and Savannah, and going to Charlotte and Durham and Raleigh and all of those places, because I may have been there at one point in time, but I can't remember. So I want to look now with fresh adult eyes, right? I also want hobbies kind of like I had with slam, but with some of the other areas in my life. Like I went to an improv class. Didn't need to go to the class. I studied theater undergrad, and I didn't learn anything new. However, I met some new people, which is really, really great. I think my circle is starting to become more of the people who are my age, who have similar interests and similar goals to me. I've met some really amazing, amazing people, like Black farmers, or people who have a book club, or who do a silent reading thing, or who are working on improv, or doing really cool things by moving here from Brazil and creating a life. So it's been amazing kind of meeting these professors who are really just doing their thing academically. It's just a lot of cool people, and I've really been enjoying it and making that community, because love it or hate it, STL really did have a good community, okay? I had a village of good people. Now, not everything was good. Not everyone was good. But I did have a good, solid village, and I did not leave because of the community. I left because I wanted to achieve bigger and greater things. I left because I wanted to be closer to family. I left because I wanted to move out of the Midwest. Let's be honest, call a spade a spade. I wanted to move out of the Midwest, and I did so. So, you know, it's not about community, because if it was about community, I would have stayed there for sure. For sure. I'd be like, I miss y'all. I miss my people. But it's okay. It's okay. We meet new people. We making new friends. We get it. Being an adult, making new friends is hard. I just want to say, it's hard. I also have a weight goal. Now, that is something that I talk about a lot on here. If you haven't seen my fitness videos, please check them out. Okay, but my weight goal for my birthday, which is in December, is 230. And I know I can achieve this goal by sticking to my movement plan and eating clean. Eating clean is the operative word. So we're going to be working on that for the next few months because I'm so close. I really could achieve this goal. I really could. So that's what we're going for. I'm also wanting to work on my French. I always want to work on my French. It's really just sitting down and working on it and being intentional about it. We're going to get there. And I'm also thinking about applying for a certificate program at FIU online for an interest of mine of Africana studies. So we'll see. Okay. I think we might do it. I really do. As in, I've started the application and I don't see why I wouldn't. So we're going to be doing that. And also, my job isn't permanent. That has been frustrating and also disappointing. But I had an honest conversation with my supervisor who was just putting it to me plainly. I was like, hey, this is building your resume. This is doing what you need to do for the next steps. It's a 3-year position. So I'm in year 2. Year 3 means I need to find a job. Okay. So 2025, 2026, we might be moving again if we don't find anything permanent at this job. Okay. Which means I have to plan. I have to plan my finances properly. I also have to plan where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing where I go. So that's kind of making me realize that I have to look intentionally at these places, which is also why I have to explore a little bit. I gotta explore a little bit so I can see where I want to be, what I want to do. And also taking that to God. I need to do this more. Honestly, I don't do this nearly as much as I should. Taking it to God and really praying over it. That's it. I need to pray over it for sure. And then with that, I am listening to my daily Bible. So yay. It's doing the little things, dropping that little bit into the water and getting myself into fellowship with some fellow believers. You have to feed yourself spiritually as well as all these other goals, right? Like I'm working on finances, I'm working on wellness and fitness and, intentional community and all of that. But I need to be spiritually fed. So I need to make sure I'm honoring that and doing that. So I have a foundation overall. It's really great. It's a foundation. It's strong. Now it's about building the frame and installation. I really look at this as like I'm making a tiny home on wheels with my life. So we have the foundation that's always been really solid. We've been building on that for years, and now it's about the frame, it's about the installation, it's about making sure it's a solid thing that I can carry with me to the next place. It's really like I'm on my 30-year-old-ish, okay? I'm on my 30-year-old-ish for sure. So yeah, that's the conversation. I started telling him, oh, I'm not doing much. I'm not really working on anything. And then it was like, bam, I'm in planning mode. That's what I am. I'm in planning mode. I'm planning for the next step. I'm planning for the next moment. I'm planning for the next move. Even when I'm not planning, I'm planning. So yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know, what's your plan? What are you planning on? What are you working on? What's your goal? Tell me in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching Soul Searchers, and I'll see y'all next time.